What's going on, everyone? What an interesting outcome to the Game 5 between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics. I bet you Boston Celtics fans thought they would win the game and move on to the next round, but Embiid said absolutely not. He came back from appendix surgery just 2 games ago and dropped 33 points, 8 assists already. That's interesting, because Embiid in his prime was an MVP. Look at Paul George throw that up and in. As I said during the regular season, if the whole 76ers squad is healthy, they're a contender for sure. VJ Edgecombe, Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, the guards are elite, and you have Embiid. That looked a little bit suspicious though. You need everyone focused on the 76ers if they want a chance to win. Look at Maxey go around so quick with that spin move. Beautiful basketball right there. On the other side though, the Celtics team is looking so deep. Any one person can pop off from their team. Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown, they always drop 20 plus points, but it's other guys that can go crazy. Peyton Pritchard last game, he dropped something like 32 points. Absolute flamethrower. Jaylen Brown gonna make those tough shots. However, the 76ers are going to start locking them up. You won't see in the highlights, but Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they missed quite a bit. Jayson Tatum was 8 out of 19 from the field, and Jaylen Brown was 9 out of 23. So 76ers finally did their job and did not get blown out because they could play lockdown defense. Peyton Pritchard going to do what he does and find Cater. Going to miss that. That is very interesting. Hanging off the rim, getting an offensive rebound. I must say, this is one of the strangest things I've seen today. Cater's going to miss that, but while hanging on the rim, catches the ball, and there's no call at all. Poor George was stunned, leaves Cater wide open and lays it up and in. What an interesting sequence. Just like last game, the Celtics are going to keep running isolation plays against VJ Edgecombe. Rookie lacking a bit of experience, Jaylen Brown's going to get an and one. I believe that Maxey and Embiid are the key to the 76ers' success, because when they're hot, there's nothing you can do. He's going to floater that up and in. When Maxey goes around the screen, the Boston Celtics defenders are always one step behind. He can either draw a foul or be wide open. Peyton Pritchard does not lack confidence on the other end. It's up to the Celtics role players to step up when Tatum Brown can't shoot that well. Vucevic, he's supposed to be a star, gonna dunk that right in. So we have an epic battle to get us started. Things are gonna heat up in the fourth quarter, so you gotta stay tuned to see that. It's hard to imagine what's gonna happen next game. A lot of people think the Celtics will get it done. I personally think Game 7, we want this to happen because it's gonna go crazy. Win or go home. Embiid, he's going to start frying these dudes. Pops a mid-range shot right there. If they're going to sag, he's going to make those mid-range. Derek White's going to give it around. Oh yeah, Jordan Walsh getting stuck a little. The ball movement is looking sweet. You don't need to have Jayson Tatum, Jaylen Brown isolating all the time. Embiid's so good, he's getting double-teamed. Oh no, they're going to fumble the ball, and Tatum, he can get a wide open layup. VJ Edgecombe, the rookie, lacks the experience. They just go at him every time. Jayson Tatum double team, and yeah, Vucevic is going to make them pay. Tatum had 16 rebounds this game, which is crazy. He got more rebounds than the center. Peyton Pritchard, look at the double team action right here, but it kind of worked a little. These shots are insanely tough. I had to pull a step through right there. For the 76ers, they always get in situations where the Celtics have a lead. It's a matter of staying within striking distance. Tatum was way too open there. Embiid looks very, very suspicious at times, not playing defense, fumbling the ball. But look at this, they get very timely baskets and passes. This man right here, Grimes, was absolutely hooping. 18 points, 5 out of 8 shooting. Yeah, they needed Grimes. Every bucket this game was looking very important. Gonna roll on in for a layup. The way they play, Embiid just gets another basket. He's stumbling around. The man drew 10 free throws. So he got that superstar whistle. Jaylen Brown, oh, that push-off is looking different. Fakes it and Cater dunks it right in. The physicality this series, refs are letting the players play. Jaylen Brown wants to have a go at Paul George, but he plays amazing defense. Almost gets the steal right there. What a scramble. Cater, beautiful touch pass to Tatum in the corner for an open three. Celtics offense is rolling. Embiid gonna do what he does. One leg fader. That's tough. The footwork skill at his height is amazing. Now he's got Derek White, just one touch pass to Maxey, gonna light them up. It is very bad to sag on Maxey. The confidence is always there. He's going to pull 10 3-pointers if he needs to. 76ers must clean up their defense at times. So Embiid is always caught sagging. Look at this. Just allows a wide open three. Did he miss too many games? Now he lets Brown cut back door. It is very, very unlucky right there. He used to be a former Defensive Player of the Year candidate as well, lacking these last few games. Edgecombe, great bounce pass. Ooh, and one. 76ers refuse to go home. Poor George runs around. Look how smooth he operates and gonna make that lane. No foul call for him. You can feel the momentum shifting. Embiid just bullies his way in, missed the dunk, and then gets the ball right back and throws it up and in. In his prime, he would post the Vucevic 10 out of 10 times. Now, poor George sees Embiid wide open, no three-pointer, pulls that mid-range shot too easy. Embiid really shows the world, despite all the injuries, he can still play at a high level. Turns on the Jets, oh yeah, poor George. Swing around, Edgecombe don't miss those. Very quiet night tonight, but what do you expect? You got Embiid back, you need to feed him the ball. Brown just going to pull off these tough moves. Buckets are starting to get harder to get because the defense is starting to heat up. Embiid just seals off and dunks it. There's not many centers in the league that can defend Embiid. Probably like Wemby can do it. And a timely basket again from Tatum. Everything is looking very interesting as we go down. Bounce pass to Payton Pritchard. Another great pass. Oh yeah, now we're starting to heat up. Oh, look at that sequence right there. No foul call. Poor George is so frustrated. Doesn't even get called for a foul himself, and Brown lays it up and in. This is what we like to see. Oh, Maxey loses it, now complaining about a foul. Jaylen Brown gets another layup. Nope, pass to Tatum, and he gets fouled. Non-stop arms flying everywhere. That is too funny. Maxey, oh yeah, that crossover move into the spin pass. Andre Drummond can shoot threes now. 10 years ago, that would be insane to think about. Look at this. Everybody is complaining. Celtics are still up. How are the 76ers going to win this game? Maxey operates double team treatment. Everyone touches that, and Grimes, the man of the fourth quarter, was cooking. Jaylen Brown did not want to lose though. Wide open layup. Ooh, so bouncy with that. 76ers offense started to flow so well. Everyone just touch past all these screens, and Grimes gonna pull another three splash. It just looks different out there. He looks like the all-star right now. The confidence is elite. Jayson Tatum gonna in and out cross, same sort of moves as usual. Spin around, cooked Embiid. But you need to live with that type of shot selection. Only someone like Tatum can make it. Maxey gonna roll around that screen and pop an open three. Celtics love playing drop coverage. 76ers gonna keep popping them threes, even if they don't shoot that well from the three-point line. This game, they only shot 28% from there. But again, keep pulling those threes, get the game closer. Gonna roll on up, sees people sagging, and Embiid said, this is too easy. Mid-range again. And what do you know? The 76ers, they're starting to extend the lead. Celtics really wanted to end it right here, but you know, it's hard to score sometimes. Passed around, another three. Down the stretch, Jaylen Brown gonna lob up Kader. But the scoreboard, they kept fouling the 76ers, and the lead just never goes down. Embiid gonna find Grimes. Look how confident he is. Embiid, he wanted to ice the game right here, right now. Sees Kader too small, try to post up, and then pulls this beautiful shimmy one-leg fader. Maxey said, I got some moves too. Step back midi. Tough shot after tough shot. Maxey said, this is too easy. He knows he's getting double teamed, so, you know, past the Edgecombe. Nobody in front, wide open practice three. And that's pretty much the end of the game. What an epic battle between the 76ers and the Celtics. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to give a like and subscribe if you want to see what happens in the playoffs. I'll see you guys later.